heal. Jesus Christ. Amen. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Betsy, Carol, Brady, Boston Boy, Norbert, Rosie, Jeff Davis, Jim Freaks, Ulysses Grant, Michelle Martin, Jamie, Denise, Zombie, all the people, everyone coming in here, Alien Doll, everybody coming in here. Welcome to the show. This is Encounters, the spiritual UFO talk show. Jojo, welcome. Jerry, User, Mena, DD, Lorenzo, Cheryl Barron, good to see you, K. Smith. Alien Doll, good to see you, Keith 080, Nicole Carter Jones, Bill White, everybody in there. Good to see you. I just want to acknowledge the whole wide world, actually. Everybody around the world. This is Encounters, the #1 spiritual UFO talk show. Hey, it's Cheryl from Texas. Hey, Cheryl, good to see you. Nicole Carter Jones, Paranormal, good to see you. Thank you for the roses. I got to set my goals up for tonight. My goal for tonight is I love the hanging lights. So we're going to set the hanging lights up here. We're going to pin the lights. There's going to be 8 of them. Hey, James, good to see you, brother. Janice, there's so many people to say hello to. Just everybody out there, even if I don't mention your name, welcome. Flower Power, everybody out there. Lamont, good to see you. Everybody coming in from around the world. Karen Morgan, hey, Karen. So we're getting ready for tomorrow night. Whoops. And we're going to definitely have a good gathering. Diane, good to see you. And we're glad to see everybody here. We send our love to everybody around the world. Wayno, Sarah, new people, long-time, viewers. Everyone gets a little bit of love from the commander. Hey, Cheryl. Everything we do here is based on the love frequency. And for new people, hey, Lisa, we're a talk show host on WESU NPR Pacific Radio for 21 years. And Hamid Sahansuk. And I've been doing that at NPR Pacific Radio for 21 years. I'm a contactee since I was a kid with positive space encounters, at least one visually that I've never forgotten. Have many what I call spaceship sightings of different sizes. And the one I had in the 80s was about 2 football fields in length. I'm feeling good. Yeah. Dry cough. We got the pollen season in New England. Hey, Johnny. So we have a few updates we'll eventually get into regarding tomorrow night, which is definitely happening, And there have been some slight changes, but we know that we will have a beautiful event. So we'll give updates in a little bit here. Let me just see here. Hold on. Let me just do this. And let's see if I can do this here. And we got a little bit early tonight. It's a Friday. We took today off. We did what we needed to do today on an earth level and on a meditation level. So it was very important to do that. Holy Love, Holly Love, welcome to the show. Zeno the Dino, that's a good name. Nana B. Witch. Horfrema, I think it is. Diana Springer, good to see you. Melinda, looking to know that Love Wins. I like that name, Love Wins. That's a good one. Michael, good to have you with us. Excuse me. And just a little bit, we're going to have some. Hey, Tina, good to have you with us in out that way. And welcome all the new people, all the Scrubs USA. Thank you for the hanging lights. We appreciate it. We love, we appreciate all the gifts that we get here in the work we do every day. For all relatives, good to see you. Always. Everybody, And Meriwether, good to see you as well. Oh, today I got to rest. I got to actually clean the house. I did some cleaning today, which I needed to do. And I was able to do some meditation. It was just a good day to get some things done. And I just really was just glad to not be anywhere. I was pretty much most of the day just by myself, just meditating and cleaning. And, hey, thank you, Johnny. Good to see you, brother. So we will have some updates about tomorrow night. Everything is going to happen a little bit differently, but it's going to happen. And we send our prayers and love, and I'll get into that in a little bit. Okay. And our love is the most important thing that we send. Our love is the most important thing we send, always. And that's the way it should be. Good evening, Commander. It's Lamont from the Bay Area, hoping to meet your star family. So I will also just mention that whatever happens tomorrow night, it's going to be visual. We're not going on any ships. We have no idea what's going to happen tomorrow night, just to let you know. We try to keep everything transparent. Our hope is that we're going to be able to record some stuff tomorrow night. And the weather in Connecticut, it cleared up this afternoon like it was incredibly clear. The energies are so good. Hey, Transcending Julie, good to see you. So I've been praying that the weather, all week, I was watching for what the weather would be over the weekend. I'd been asking for clearance. That just all this rainy weather we've been having, that we don't have it. And it looks like going into Saturday into the Saturday evening, we're going to have pretty clear skies at night on Saturday night up here in New England, at least in Connecticut. Bernie, good evening. So we're just pretty jazzed up for tomorrow night, and really feeling a lot of good energy and a lot of love, all the good things, And we're going to get into some stuff tonight. We're going to definitely give you some updates that'll help you understand that this event is supposed to be. There's going to be more events. We're going to be actually presenting another event in May. I don't know what the date is yet, but we're going to do a May event. And once we have this one finished, we're going to actually do a May event live on TikTok as well. So we're planning some things out. We don't want to go ahead of ourselves, but we are planning to do a May event after the April event occurs. And if you're not sure what we're doing, we're having a gathering of our Ashtar Command CE5 group in Connecticut. We're going to be doing an event where we're going to attempt, hey, Linda, we're going to do an event tomorrow night, the first of the year, where we're coming together and wanting to see if we could facilitate visual recordings of Ashtar Command spaceships. And if we can do visual recordings of these Ashtar Command spaceships, we'll also post it on my YouTube channel. My show from last night is on my YouTube channel, Ashtar Command Spaceship News. If you missed last night's show, we had a great show last night. You need to watch it. We did a broadcast this morning, which will be, it's not updated on YouTube yet, but it will be. And this broadcast tonight will be also on the YouTube channel sometime tomorrow. I'll be getting together with our coordinators tomorrow, my friend Greg and Elaine, who don't have TikTok or Facebook. Well, they don't have either one of those, actually. But we'll be getting together with them earlier in the day. And then the rest of the group, our major part of our group, will be coming, meeting around 7:30 at the apple orchard field. Okay. So things are in motion. And we have to just pray that everything we all know goes the way we wish it to go. We're very protected. The land that we are using at the apple orchard, we do a spiritual prayer. We clear all the energies out of the field. And then we will begin our actual C5 Ashtar Command contact. When we say contact, we're talking visual. We're not going to be physically going on any ships that night. It's not, that's not the plan. Honey McReynolds, good to see you. But I've been doing a lot of meditation today and understanding what I'm supposed to be doing tomorrow night. So there's been a few changes for tomorrow night, and I'm just taking it step by step. It's all good. It's just that things are slightly shifted in what's happening. So we'll see. That's why the commander is the commander. That's why I was sent to Earth to do what I need to do, and I will do whatever I need to do. Nyla, thank you for the roses. User 428, welcome to the show. Thank you, Transcending. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Abra J, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for everybody being here. You know? And hopefully we'll get up to 100,000. I'm starting early tonight, which is kind of cool. We'll be on till about 12:30 a.m. Hey, Len Gaffney, good to see you. So it's nice to be on a little bit earlier. Yes, Commander will make his contact in love. So we're just happy to everybody here. And some of you already know what's going on. Some of you do know what's happening. It's all good. And our prayers are sent, you know, for sure. That's why the commander's here. Hey, Lori 36, thank you for the team bracelet. Thank you for the heart. You know, there's so much love. Our Ashtar Command family loves everybody on the planet. And it's just really, truly an honor and a humble experience to be able to bring people together in a way that we're waking humanity up. We're waking people up around the world. People are coming out of the closet, sharing their experiences. People are having an epiphany of things occurring in their lives now on a cosmic galactic scale. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Susie. So it's really beautiful to see this transformation, like a blooming in springtime, like multiple color flowers blooming. So many people are blooming into their cosmic consciousness from where they were before. And it's, for me, an honor to see that happening. You know, it really is. It is an honor. Hey, Pete Star TV, good to see you, brother. And that's the thing that I look most importantly at, is the transcendence of consciousness. The monster, good to see you. Has Shai been back around? Not recently. Not recently. I'm sure she's pretty busy. But she hasn't been around recently. You know, if she decides to come around, she will. Hey, Voice of One, good to see you. Jard, good to see you. Queen Minis, Sheila, welcome. Hey, Flower Power. Brother Isaac, good to see you. Down the Rabbit Hole podcast, thanks for coming in. I thought you were already here. And we'll certainly get into some more of the details of what we're going to do tomorrow night. And as for people who come in here, I know it's early, so I've probably thrown a few people off. I had to toot. Oh, okay. So 11 o'clock we're usually on, but I'm on a little bit early tonight, so I've thrown a lot of the viewers off that usually come on at 11, so they're going to find out we're on now. Hey, Pete Star, good to see you. We haven't really gotten into anything yet. We're just starting, so please feel free to relax. We have a big studio here all over the planet Earth. Get a seat, Bobby Hall for entertainment purposes only. We have a studio here all over the planet. And this is the real deal. So when you come in here, you're watching somebody who has a background in media, in radio and TV, broadcasting, who's come from Mars, who works with the Ashtar Command or Ashtar Galactic Command before he was here on Earth. Contactee. I do workshops here in New England. And I'm going to bring those back up in the summer. Where I take people off planet to the golden ship of light, which is as large as the planet Earth, and they have to keep a journal when they come back of what they experienced on the ship. So we teach people how to journey into that cosmic state. Deanna, good to see you. Diane Stadler, good to see you. Mike Nita, welcome to the show. Silver Fox, welcome. Sunshine Girl 2, whatever this. Sunshine Girl, welcome to the show. And we're seeing all the people coming in here now. And if you're new to our program, this is an actual talk show. No, we're not just on TikTok ranting and raving and screaming and yelling. We are actually doing a professional talk show here. And we have guest interviews. A lot of our shows are on my YouTube channel. So if you're not used to seeing my shows, you can watch the past shows. There's a lot of them on YouTube, Ashtar Command Spaceship News, my encounter shows. Hey, Red One, good to see you. Anna, do you expand it out in the virtual world with your workshops? Not in the virtual world, not yet. I'm not sure I'm going to do that, but I do it in person. But the virtual world, I haven't really done anything with that. Yes, we did survive the eclipse, Scott. That's absolutely true. So we're going to give an update on April. Hey, Grace, we're going to give an update on April. And my prayers and love go out to her. It really does. And I want her to know that she's loved by everybody around the world. And I'm going to give an update of what's happening. Okay. And the command said, Commander, we'll be there. And I have to just go with my inner meditation stay. I spent a good portion just doing things, enjoying the day, and meditating. I spent a lot of time alone today just meditating because my daughter's not here. They're away in New England up north, and my wife was working. So I had time to clean the house and meditate. And I actually enjoyed cleaning the house. Believe it or not, that's to me like meditation. It was really kind of fun. Johnny of the third kind, hey, back at you. Okay, so I'm just looking at all the people here. Cynthia, happy Friday. We're totally in a beautiful state of consciousness right now. I've been just enjoying the day with the sun finally coming out in New England after 4 p.m. It actually cleared up and we had sun today. We've been having so much rain here. It was amazing. All the rain we had too much rain. So we're going to get into some updates here. So currently, April is in the hospital. And I'm hoping she feels better. She had something happen with her leg a few days ago, a couple of days ago even. And, she's in the hospital. And I watched her video on her channel, and I just I'm sending love and prayers to her. And, so I'm hoping she'll heal her leg, and in honor of her, because she really wanted to be here, in honor of her, I'm making sure this is the best Ashtar Command gathering ever for her, in honor of her. Okay. And I know it's going to be a beautiful thing, because even though she won't be there physically, we will honor her and all the beautiful things she has shared with everybody. You know. Hey, Matrix Bubble, good to see you. So these just minor updates. Our C5 is definitely happening. You know, I know what I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm sure. I'm sure my father is listening. They watch the show on the ships. They watch the show. They know that I'm speaking about this. They know they monitor us from a monitoring system on their spaceships. So I know it's going to be a beautiful night. So we're going to have a beautiful gathering, you know. So I send all my healing prayers to April, and I want everyone to do the same thing, you know, because definitely she needs healing prayers. And I know so much you wanted to be here, you know. So we're going to have a great show in honor of her tonight. And we'll interview some people. And we love doing interviews. So we will. If you have any questions regarding the Ashtar Command, I can answer those questions for you. And I'd be happy to. Thank you, Transcending. And as you know, we've been planning this for weeks. Just watch her video on her Friends with Ferg profile. She has an updated video, and you'll see her speaking. She's in a hospital bed, but she is able to communicate what's happening. So yes, we send our love and our prayers to her, and I know she'll get well physically, and that's why we're gonna do it we're planning to do more C5s anyway, but we're gonna do another one in May. And that one will be when she's healed. We're going to invite her down to Connecticut when she's totally healed. It's just, you know, things happen like this. You don't expect it to yourself or physically. But if it happens, you know, you got to take care of your health and your body. And we want to make sure she's healed. You know, because we love everybody. We love her like a sister. We really do. She's in a hospital. She actually did a recording, and it's she went to the hospital today at some point. She woke up with a fever and also a very swollen leg, and she had to go to the hospital. So, you know. Yes, April. She'll heal. She's going to heal. And she's in a good place where she can be helped in the hospital. So, but we just send all our love, send our light to her. I want everyone to send prayers to her. Send her your love, healing prayers, everyone. She is a very beautiful soul. Really, you know. So I spent most of my afternoon kind of meditating, you know. And I meditated. I said, what do you want me to do? I was meditating and saying, you know, I said, Robar. I said, everybody, what do you want me to do? And they said, Commander, you're going to do fine. She'll get healed. You do what you need to do tomorrow night and bring people together. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to bring everybody together who's coming unconditionally. Sandra says, yes, she is, and I send my well wishes for speedy recovery. Yes. Spirit, welcome to the show. So this is when I have to be in my commander mode. This is when the commander has to, on Earth, be the Ashtar commander that I am. So I'm going to be the Ashtar commander tomorrow night at the gathering. And I'm going to take my co-creator, I'm going to take the lead on making sure everything is a beautiful experience for everybody that shows up. If people are coming tomorrow night, you need to let me know. You need to email me if you're physically coming so I can give you directions. And I want to make sure people that are coming with love in their hearts, unconditionally, come in a centered frequency of Christ consciousness, no fear, just a beautiful energy of love. No, because she's in the hospital. She needs to heal. So the focus is just if everyone sends their love to her, that would be much appreciated. To show your love for her. That would be much appreciated. We'll be streaming from my device. We'll be fully charged up. I don't know if there's any other people that'll be streaming. I'll probably be the main stream. You'll be able to watch it on my live tomorrow night at after 8 o'clock. At some point, we're going live, and you'll be able to see it. So we'll be definitely live. And yeah. Before I came on live tonight, I was thinking how to present this to you, to let you know. And a few of us already knew. Stop, DRHMA. What's that? I don't know what you mean. Dr. HMA? Mahat B, what are you saying? I'm not sure what you're trying to say. I do not know what that word is. DRHMA. Let's see if they can reword it so I can understand what they're saying. Friends at Furry. I think she's here. I'm going to bring her on. I'm bringing April on. Let's
Hello?
see here. Hey, sister, how are you? How are you?
I'm in the hospital.
I know you are. I've been telling people to send you a lot of love and prayers and everything, and we all really love you.
I know, I'm so sorry. I felt awful, but, How was everybody tonight?
We're doing good. We're doing good. I've been meditating a lot today, and I got the house cleaned up. I was home alone, so I was able to hang out with the cat. And just thinking about what you were going through and knowing that you're going to be healed and, we're going to be doing this in May again anyway, in the month of May. So at some point when you really are healed, then you'll be able to come down and we just want you to get better.
Yeah.
We want you to get
I know,
better.
me too.
And I don't want you to feel like anything about not being able to come because your health is the most important thing to me and everybody else. That's the most important thing is your health.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. If you're not there, you can't do the mission work,
Right. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I just
No, I
wanted to let you know
completely
I love you
understand.
and I'm still here. I'm in the background, but I'm here.
No, I know. And she's in a hospital room, folks. So she's going to get better. She's with people that are going to help her and she'll heal, You don't expect these things to happen. Things happen. Whoever knew this
No,
was
I
going to
got up
happen.
this morning and it was, last night I was just feeling really cruddy and then, I didn't do a live or anything and, I got up this morning and my toes had turned like white. It was
Oh, that's
crazy.
no good. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
that's no good. That's dangerous.
yeah, so I went to the doctors and they said, "Yep, you have to go." They were trying to send me by ambulance, but I was like, "No, I can drive myself. You're not making a big spectacle. I can't do that."
Did you actually drive yourself to the hospital?
No, I had my daughter bring me down.
Oh, good. Okay, good. I was saying, there's no way you were going to do that.
No, no. Yeah, it's like a almost 3 hour drive to get down to the big hospital from where I live from the
Oh
mountains.
my God, that's right. You live all the way up north of that.
Yeah,
Did you have to go to Burlington?
that's where I'm at.
Oh, you're in Burlington. Yeah, Burlington's got some good hospitals there.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because I haven't been down here in a really long time, and there was this whole they've changed a lot. They worry about. I guess they said that it's been like there's been a lot of outbursts of violence and stuff down here in Burlington. I'm just like, what? And because
Yeah, I've heard
Vermont's like
things like
small
that.
town,
Yeah, Burlington
they
never
have
used to have any violence.
you actually had to go through a metal detector to get into the emergency room.
Wow.
I,
It never
I
used to
thought
be
that was
like
really
that.
crazy. Yeah, I
In the
know. I
1970s, we never had that problem in the 70s. To go up to
no.
Burlington from
I mean, even a
Plainfield.
couple of years ago, I don't know how bad why
Yeah,
everything got so bad up here, and I'm just like, wow, this them coming couldn't happen at a better time, you know.
yeah, yeah. Well, you know what? I think it's really important that tomorrow night when we have our event, I know that we're going to be very well protected, and we're going to be dedicating that event to you
Thank you.
tomorrow night. Yes, we're dedicating the Ashtar Gathering to you. You
Thank
know,
you. I just wanted to pop on really quick and tell everybody that I love them, and I know you're gonna do your show tonight, so I'm here. I'm in the background.
I know you are. I know you are. I just want you to get better.
I will.
You know, and I'm sure Commander Robar and your father and the people on the ship, they're not going to disappoint us anyway. They'll show up, and they want you to
Yeah.
get better too. You know.
No, no, I'm not gonna be there tomorrow. I'm in the hospital right now.
Yeah. Just take care of yourself.
I will.
Um, and you'll be able to watch us from the hospital anyway. So there you go.
Yeah.
You know, and not only that, there our parents are watching from the spaceships right now on their monitoring screens, so they can hear everything we're doing. And you know, our love goes out to our parents on the ship and all the work they're doing, and it's just a lot of things to take in right now. So, you know, when I knew this was going on, I just sent her a lot of love and messaging, and I went about the day meditating and just figuring out on the show tonight how I was going to proceed. And I think through meditating, I was able to give people an understanding of what was happening. This was not, something anyone expected. But hey, look, if it happened to me or you, or anybody else, we need to take care of our physical bodies in order to be able to do the mission work. And that's exactly why it's good that your daughter took you to the hospital and you're in good hands. And I'm sure they're going to get that leg better and you'll be running faster than I am.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
will be.
you will be.
I'm
I
not
know you
used
will
to
be.
sitting still like this. It drives me nuts.
Well, you don't have to worry about it because the commander has everything covered for tomorrow night, and I'm sure the ships will show up. I'm absolutely certain they'll show up. You
Yeah,
know,
they will. They said they were going to do something for you, so they'll be there. Your
they'll be
dad
there.
doesn't disappoint.
And the next event we do in May, we definitely will have April in the field with us. I guarantee it, folks.
Oh
When
yeah,
she's
I'll be
completely
there.
healed up, she'll be there. No
Excuse
worries.
me.
So you take care of yourself and rest and watch the show. And if you want to stay on here, you can stay on here. It's up to you. Uh, it's up whatever you want to do.
All right, I'll pop down and let you do your interviews and all that stuff. But I love you, and I just want you guys to know that.
Yeah, and everyone here loves you too. It's you're you're just loved. Just to let you know that.
Oh, I love you, brother.
All
All right,
right,
I'm
I
gonna
will
pop
let
down.
you. I'm going to pop you down, or here we go. She'll be with us listening, and that was my message. That was my message. That was April. Like I said, she's in the hospital. Her leg really swelled up. I saw the pictures of it when she sent them to me. it was not looking good on her leg. And I'm glad her daughter got her, to the hospital in Burlington, Vermont. And, you know, it's just, we're going to have a beautiful event. We have good weather. So the weather finally cleared up. We're not going to have rain. We've had all this rain in Connecticut. So I'm looking forward to seeing everybody in our C5 group show up in Connecticut. And whoever shows up, who wants to show up, please email me so I have an idea of what's happening. But like I said, in the month of May, once she is healed up, whenever that is, we're going to be doing a May event, and she'll come down in May. We just want her to get better. We want her to feel better, and she's in a good place to be helped, So, she's in the hospital right now. So, yeah. I wouldn't want to see anybody have that happen to them. Anybody I know here, I would send my love out to you, because that's what we're here to do. Send healing prayers, send light and love to our brothers and sisters. I believe, yeah, Chesnow's in Connecticut, so there'll be. We have not been taken on any ships yet. That's going to probably be within 6 months. So that part of it's not happening yet. We're looking at about 6 months on that, about 6 months. And my emotions have been kind of all over the place, and meditation. But right now, doing this live, I have nothing but pure love radiating out of my body. It's just pure love, I don't think anything else is really important, than loving each other. Don't you think? Yeah, there it is. Friends and Furry says, I'll be up in Connecticut in May. So we're going to plan a May event. We are planning it anyway. We're going to plan it. I'm going to figure out, and hopefully it's a weekend when there's sunshine. We don't want to have any rain. I think we've had enough rain between March and April. Yeah, I think we're going to do a late May event. So we're going to do late May. I'll pull a date out of my cosmic hat, and I'll let everybody know what that's going to be. Yeah, so it's all good, and we're going to do this event in honor of April, that she heals. She'll be able to watch it anyway from Vermont in the hospital, so that's not too bad. In a comfortable hospital bed. There you go. So yeah. And let's see. I wanted to bring Grace up because Grace had an event in New London. Where's Grace? I know she can come up this morning. I might be able to get her up if she's not running around all over the place. Let's see her. All right. Thank you, Healing. Thank you for the heart. Hey, Witness, welcome to the show. It's just beautiful to have everybody here, to know that the essence of love is so great here tonight. It's just a beautiful thing. Healing Energy Wellness. Good evening. Good to see you, Dustin. Good to see you. Yes, I did. I did pin my goals. I pinned the hanging lights. So, lightning bolts. Thank you, Healing, for the lightning bolts. And I also have healing lights. You can gift me anything you want, folks. I'm not too picky about whatever that might be. DMC Jedi, Portland, Oregon. Good to see you. Let me see if I thank you for the hanging lights. Who did that? Honey McReynolds, thank you. And where's Skip to Grace here? Skip to Grace, where are you? She should be here. She was here. She might be here. Grace, are you with us? I'm calling you from the ship of the Ashtar Command, Grace. Karen 82, welcome. Thank you for the... Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So we're going to do some interviews tonight. And if you have 200 followers, you can come on live audio-wise. The way we do the interviews here on the show... Oh, thank you, Karen 82, for the Stylight thing. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So the way it works is if you have 200 followers, hey, Ray Sandra, it's good to see you, Summer. Good thing I got my apple cider here. And you have 200 followers, you can go on live on the show. If you have 1,000, you can actually go on live with audio and video. The way it works is the protocol of interviews are, number one, no smoking of any sort on the show, no drinking or drugs. That covers every category of what I'm speaking of. The third thing, no paranormal discussion. Number four, or number four, no using foul language on the program. And you have to be over 18 and no kids on the show. Hey, Sassalun Mama, good to see you. And before I bring anybody on, I need to know what you want to talk about. Because we had a situation the other night when I had a troll come in there. And they said they want to talk about UFOs. They got on there and then I had to disconnect them, you know. Excuse me. Oh, Half Pint. Oh, we'll bring Half Pint on. We know who Half Pint is. Half Pint, good evening, sister.
Yeah.
Hey, Half Pint.
Hey, how you guys doing?
You know you can come on because we know you're not a troll. Yeah, you know, like, but she's the real deal, and her and her husband are real people. And she had a great story. And I see your husband in the background. Hello.
Hi, Commander. How you doing?
We're doing good. Good to see you guys. You know, and April's listening to the show. She's in the hospital right now, but we're going to have a great gathering tomorrow night in the field. You know,
cool.
But yeah, we're going to be everything's for set, and we're going to set a new date in late May for April to come down into the apple orchard and be with us. So everything's going to be a go when she gets better.
Our prayers will be with her.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, we can't wait. We can't wait.
Yeah. Just I'm so excited about tomorrow. I've been spending time like doing earth-based things like cleaning the house. I had the day off from work. I took it off. It gave me time to do things I don't normally do. And then next weekend, we're getting our meditation room configured, so to speak. I have a lot of crystals. We have these salt lamps that are pyramids. I got a lot of stuff in there. That's where I like to do a lot of the work. And all those crystals are very amped up from over 20 years of seeking out these crystals. They're old ET crystals, and they're very activated. I have a lot. I'll show people the crystals when we get that room all straightened out.
That would be cool.
That's like my spaceship room.
There you go.
That's what we need.
Hey, yeah.
With all my pictures behind me.
We already got them around us, so we might as well, you know.
Yeah. Well, you guys can have. It's funny. You think I'd be an interior decorator? I really can actually cosmically decorate people's rooms and help them find the right crystals. And you can take a room that you want to transform and make it the most beautiful room of high vibrational crystals. I never talk about it much, but I do have the ability to do that too. Yeah. So if you ever need any advice, I'm your cosmic interior Ashtar Command decorator.
Most definitely.
Oh yeah, we'll be talking to you.
Yeah. We got to have a lot of love and light and energy, good vibrations around us. We got to have it.
Yeah, we do. And it's so, especially now, I mean, people saying after the eclipse, so many people felt different energies, you know. I'm sure they did, you know. I think in the 3D world, people that are 3D, they went a little bit crazy. You know, they were out of sorts. They didn't understand anything. I mean, I would have customers yelling at me for no reason. I'm saying, I can't wait to get out of here. And I mean, like, out of the office. And I'm like, why are you yelling at me? I'm trying to help you. But they would, they start ranting and raving. I'm saying, oh, that eclipse really helped the 3D people become more 3D.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. That's for.
So what's happening up there?
My friends are back.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Ray was out here on the deck, and I'm snapping a picture, right? And I went, please, can you help Ray? Because he wasn't feeling good. So the Anunnaki standing to our left or to our right, and they're sending orbs towards Ray to make him feel better.
And you can see him in the background. He's slightly cloaked out.
Right.
But you see him, the big eyes, the, tall.
Now, how close was the big person near you, Ray?
He was like maybe, about 10 feet?
Yeah, he wasn't very far away.
10 feet behind you on the ground level, right? So you're having, this is amazing. What you're having is a similar experience to what April has been having for months. You're having the space people and the Anunnaki work, the Anunnaki work within the Ashtar Command. So he's 10 feet away from you. So they're like, didn't I tell you the other night that they're going to start making more direct communications with you?
Yeah.
I know when I get information from people, it's accurate, and then look what's happening. They are having people, if you watch my show with them the other night, what's happening tonight, they're having direct contact with the Anunnaki.
Yes.
Oh, and we seen another one of their ships too. I got a picture of it.
And it's gold. It's like a gold. When they show themselves, you see this gold glow, and then you see people standing in the background, and you feel this. They don't speak to you, but you feel it through vibration.
Yeah.
It's not like the speech that people think. It's mental.
Mental, yes. It's telepathy, Ray, right?
Yes, telepathy, 100%. And I've had it all my life. I've had it since I was 7 years old.
Wow, 7 years old.
Yeah, I thought maybe my parents thought maybe imaginary friends or something, but my brothers experienced it. They're like, Mom, Dad, the little brother's right,
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Yeah. Can you send me a picture of the ship, the golden? Would you send me a picture and have your permission with a little storyline? Could I promote it on my Ashtar Command Spaceship News?
Yeah,
sure you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Definitely on your show.
All right. I'd love to do that
for a long while.
And if you, the other thing is, I think you're going to have more direct, uncloaked contact with the Anunnaki. If you do, telepathy, since they're now communicating with you, tell them that we would like them to take a pose for you for a picture that we can just share with people, that let people know that the Anunnaki are real, that the images of them from internet media are not necessarily really the representation of the true beingness of them. And I want to be the place where people can see the picture of the Anunnaki space being that was 10 feet behind you. If we can get a picture of them and they're willing to do this for disclosure purposes, I will share that on my TikTok here, so people see a real picture of an Anunnaki space star person versus everyone's perceptions of what they look like, which is a lot of people.
Yeah, because they're not out. I've heard stories which really tick me off. They say, oh, they're out to drink the blood of your animals. Oh, they're out to drink your blood. They're vampires. Oh, come on now. They're and they've been here since ancient times.
Yeah, and the Anunnaki are very beautiful beings of light within the Ashtar Command. The people that say those nasty things are people that are really not conscious. They're not light. They're not awakened souls at all. They're just people with 3D minds that believe whatever they've been told on websites. Yeah. They're definitely the Walking Dead of our society, so to speak.
Yes.
And truly, that's what they are.
Yeah.
Well, then I can go out there tonight and ask them.
You'll always be safe.
Wait a minute. Let me ask you a question. can you go out now live on your property and point your camera to where they are?
Yeah, take them out live.
Why don't you do that?
Oh, you can see, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, come here.
Here, wait.
I didn't think.
I
didn't. Let me tell you something. I didn't think about this until just now. I'm getting the message. Have them go outside and telepathically call in the Anunnaki to show their ship on video. Yes, they'll do it.
And they will, because let me tell you, that's what I do. I don't say it verbally loud. I just think it in my mind. My parents taught me, because I was real hyper when I was younger.
So how do they?
So they taught me how to calm myself. You know.
So what does he want me to do? Just walk out there with the phone?
Well, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I'm an Ashtar commander from off planet. All you've got to do is go out there and with Ray, and what you're going to do is switch your camera to the opposite direction so we can see the sky, the space, whatever's out there. And I believe I want you to send a telepathic message, you and Ray, that CmdrAleon is on live on TikTok, and we would like to show your ship on the live broadcast he's doing. Can you please appear so that we can see you, and can you possibly show yourselves into the camera? So that's what you're going to ask them to do.
Okay, so how do I turn my camera around?
There's you go to settings on your camera, and you can switch it. Once you're outside, you can switch it, and it'll face space. So you just go in your settings, okay? And what we're going to do is attempt to communicate with the Anunnaki on my show. I hadn't planned doing this, but there's a reason why you're on here right now, and I totally believe that. You might be losing some.
I got to figure out how to change this camera.
Okay, so when you go into your settings, if you go into, it says more, press the more button and then flip the camera. You have to, a part on the bottom says more, you can flip your camera. You see where the little dots are, the
where
three dots?
Says more?
Yeah, press that and then switch the camera. You do have that ability on your TikTok.
I don't know what three dots you're talking about.
Okay, do you see anything at the bottom where it says like enhance more, a bunch of stuff?
No.
Okay.
I see Mike, multi-G, Rose, gift. That's all right. We're still going to go out here, though, because Ray said they just talked to him. Hold on.
Come on, Eddie.
It's kind of raining in here, so, okay.
Oh, it's raining.
Turn you guys around, okay? You ready?
Okay, no problem. Yeah, we're ready.
Okay.
Okay, so you're... Okay, well, that's good. That's good. So where did the ships appear?
So there was one right there. Can you see up there where that light is?
Yeah, what is that?
That's a hill right there.
And another neighbor.
Another neighbor, okay. Just you can tell us if it's so those are conventional lights from your neighbor.
Right.
Okay.
But
and then
on the wooden part of the deck, right there was where the gold was.
So they also show up down in here. Do you see that? You see that house over there? Can you see that?
Yeah.
Kind of like that house back there?
Okay, yeah, that's a neighbor's
so you
house,
see
right?
that dark, see that big dark area back there? They sit back there too.
And they'll sit up on that dark wall.
Now that dark area, what is that? Like a field or what is that?
Yeah, it's a field.
And what is the lights that are in the dark area? Not the conventional lights in the middle. What's that light that's blinking?
That's most likely.
Well, that's most likely them.
Okay, let's look at that for a minute.
There's no lights beyond that.
Yeah, okay, there's no lights beyond that.
Let's focus on that area. And I want to just give people, as I'm narrating with you, on the right end, that big area is a house, correct?
Yep.
Commander wants.
Okay, on the left, on the right side, there is another conventional light. What is that? Part of another house, or?
Yep. And then in the middle is where they sit at.
Right. So when you say sit at, is that the spaceships or the Anunnaki beings?
The spaceship.
The spaceship and the beings.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay, and that little white light is part of that house, correct?
Right.
Okay. Okay. So we
Okay,
know
guys,
that's
it's
one.
raining out here.
Over here, show them right there.
Okay. Okay.
There's something going right here.
Oh, wait. Don't keep it there. There's a light pulling up there. Don't move it. No, you're going the wrong way. Go back in the middle. Middle, right there. Stop. No, stop it right there. Okay, we're going to do this. Okay, so that dark area, is that looking in beyond a hill, or is that space, or what are we looking at?
Space. That's just empty.
That's
filled.
An empty field back over there.
There's an empty field back there.
Yeah.
Wait. Keep it pointed. There's light coming in. Okay, let me do something here. If
yeah,
yeah, shut off the porch light. That way, maybe you can see it better.
Yeah, and we're gonna get centered. Okay, we're gonna do something here.
That better?
I'm gonna do something here. Yeah. Stay in the middle. You're moving your camera too much. Stay right there right there. Don't move it. Okay, I'm gonna focus on that area with my consciousness. I want you, Ray, and I want you both to focus telepathy and ask them to come back. The light to come back. Come back. The Anunnaki spaceship that's in the field. Come back with your light. Come back with your light. I want us to all focus. We're going to do a C5 right now. Come back with your light. I want you to, you're right there, and they are communicating with you. So ask in the Christed levels of light that if you're communicating with Ray, the both of them, please come back. Show your light again.
He's doing a C5 right now.
Okay.
So we got to really concentrate.
Okay, you're moving just keep the camera like really centered in the open space. There you go. Let's see what happens. I want everyone to focus and close your eyes. Everybody in the audience, I want you to focus.
I have my
Ray and Half Pint, focus. You guys are in telepathic communications with them. They communicate with you by telepathy. I want you to ask them to come back. You're the ones who are having contact.
Well, Ray's starting to vibrate, so something's happening.
Yeah, I got my arms open.
Okay, we're going to see what happens here. Okay, we'll see what happens here. And I know that they were. I think they're going to come back. I'm really focused on that area. I'm focusing my consciousness. Everybody focus on that open field area beyond the houses. Let's stay focused.
Look at that light.
Let's see if they come.
Oh, it is. Now,
there it goes.
Okay, they haven't come back yet, but I'm waiting to see the light again. It should be in the, it should center and come back out. Let me see if it comes back out again. It was there just before.
He's seen it.
We just have to be patient. So we'll see if they come back. Let's all focus our intentions. And the galactic levels of light asked that the Anunnaki not be afraid to show themselves on my camera on our program here. My name is CmdrAleon. I work with the Ashtar Command, and Ray and Half Pint would like you to show your light of your ship. Show some light to confirm you're there. Let's see what happens. And then they're in the Appalachian Mountains in Pennsylvania, so out there in the middle between the houses, the house on the right and the conventional light on the left, and not the little light. The little light's part of the structure of that house. In the middle is nowhere. It's dark. It's a field. So let's see if they come back out again. Okay, let's see if it comes back out.
See that? See that?
Yes.
I'm not seeing anything yet. I'm looking really closely at the screen.
They're like flashing.
Mm-hmm.
Real fast.
And maybe, I mean, maybe they're not used to being on a camera like this where they're being watched by a lot of people.
Considering opened up to,
yeah,
we're really starting to open. Come on, guys.
Now, what are you looking at? You're looking at the house now. You're pointed more to the house than you are in the field. Are you looking at something else?
No.
What was that
okay.
light that was just in the backyard?
What
there
light?
was just a light that came right through my backyard.
Can you go back to the area where that light was in your backyard? Can you switch over to where that is?
Hold on. Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. So, this is my backyard, and a light a big old light just came through here. And it wasn't a car light.
Yeah. So what we're looking at now, can you give us I know that's conventional light. That is the backyard
that's
where you are.
Conventional light to your left.
Right. Well, it'd be to my right on my.
Dark. This is my backyard. I'm like on an acre of land.
Okay, so in the dark area, let's get rid of that light there. That's a conventional light. Can you go away from that light towards my face? There you go. Stop right there. Are we looking at the ground level or the sky level right now?
No, you're like looking towards the trees.
Okay. So let's look at that for just a few minutes and see what happens there. Let's see if anything shows up. Let's focus. I know you're having a cloudy, rainy night where you are.
Oh, yeah, it's raining right now.
I wish I had thought of this the other night when you were talking about the big ship you were watching.
Oh, yeah, because they were really active that night. If I'm shaking, I'm sorry. It's just cold and rainy out here.
No, I know that. You know, we can go back to the other area. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. And you and Ray can narrate what people are seeing in Pennsylvania. I'll be right back.
Okay. So, I don't know if you guys can see this house over here. Can you guys see the house over here?
There's a shadow.
There is a shadow right on this house. Can you guys see that? They might not be able to see it.
Where's that light coming from?
I don't know where that light's coming from. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to find this light, where this light's coming from. It's just really, like, bright back here. Like, we don't normally have light on that house right there. Whoa! Did you guys see that? Did you see that? Oh my God. Babe, did you see that?
Okay, the commander is back on the camera here. So what did I miss?
Check this out. A flash just came through here, and it wasn't this car.
No, Michael, it's not the government. Michael, it's not the government. They have contact with the Anunnaki. No government. Anunnaki.
No government. Okay, guys, I'm getting soaked out here.
Okay.
Okay.
I wish it wasn't raining.
I know. But I'm pretty sure that they seen that flash because it was bright when it came through.
This show's recorded, so I'll have to see it later on. Someone's saying, did anyone see a big face? Did somebody see like a visual face of anything out there? I stepped away from the camera here for a minute. What did people see out there, people that are watching this? What did you see?
A light just flashed through there when you came in.
It did?
Yeah, I don't know if they saw it, though.
Mm-hmm. Some people say no. Let me see here.
Oh. Sorry.
Okay. Someone said, spiritual aspect says they did see a streak of light. I saw a flash. Yeah. I see a flash of a big face on my screen, on my phone. And that's okay. Some people did see stuff. You know, it's a mixed reaction. For whatever reason, I missed it. It was not bright, but when I saw it, I was like, oh my God. So there were people that confirmed they did see it.
So check this out. So Ray has had a big face come right here in our house.
With big eyes.
Huge eyes.
looking at me.
Yep.
Now, when you say big face, what do you think? Is that the Anunnaki?
We're talking, this face must have been huge because look, I'll show you something. So this is the corner of my front room right here, okay?
Right, right.
This face was blocking this whole area right here.
Yeah, and when I woke up, I seen this big eye looking at me, and it was as pleasant as could be.
Oh, can't.
Yeah, no.
Can't do that.
It's as pleasant as can be. It made me feel very comfortable.
Mm-hmm. So the face.
Yeah.
So Ray, so when you say face, do you think it was a, like in Star Wars, where you have Ogi one, one of the, they have this projected thing where they come into, they look at full body, but they're not physically there, but they are able to speak through this thing. Do you interpret that as being similar to, what do you project the face as being? Communications?
Yes, I do. And to make sure they were checking on me, because
Yeah.
I got MS, so I have my bouts. And every time I have a bout with it, they come in and check on me. And I believe that. His face was so pleasant, it made you feel enlightened. I mean, it just
made you feel divine.
Yes.
So do you think it was a device of like a projection screen of a face, but was from their perspective of the Anunnaki, they projected an image to you from their ship?
Yes, I do.
That's what I was getting. It was to project an image.
Yes. And you could see like the brown in his eye.
Mm-hmm.
And you could see, like, when you look into someone's eye, you can see a glare,
Right.
And yeah, it was amazing. I thought I was seeing things at first, but then I said, wait a second, I can't question myself on this. You can never question it. You just have to accept it as it is. So,
without a question. And here's someone Yaya Spirit, a dear friend of the show. We're bringing her on from all the way out west. Hey, Yaya.
Hi. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, I see you're in the green room waiting to come in the studio live, so we brought you on here.
Oh, thank you. Thank
you. Say hello to Half Pint.
Hello, Half Pint.
And
nice to
Ray.
meet you. Hi, Ray.
Hi, Yaya.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Yeah. Were you able to see any of the stuff they were showing?
I did see a couple lights, but I also seen a big face, and the face looked like what you were describing, and it was on the left side of the camera where we're looking at, and it was like towards the ground a little bit, and it was. I was surprised. I thought I was seeing things.
See?
Oh, when I seen it too, I thought, I was like, wait a second here, because that was the first time.
It was right there, and it was looking at us, and I was like, am I seeing things, or that doesn't look like a house. It looks like a big masked face.
I missed that part. I stepped away from the camera, but I know I won't miss it because I'll be reviewing the show.
You'll be able to see it.
Well, this will be on my YouTube channel, Ashtar Command Spaceship News, which everyone should write down, Ashtar Command Spaceship News on YouTube. You'll see all the encounter shows on there. Hey, Rod. Okay. And, I think what's important is this is the most beautiful thing. I am so excited for you guys, with what's happening with April and us, with the Ashtar Command up in Vermont, where she is, what's happening in the Appalachian Mountains with you guys, with the Anunnaki. It's just a synchronicity that says people are being contacted that are ready to be contacted by the star family. And I think that you and Ray, I was going to say, you and Ray have a family connection somehow to the Anunnaki.
Yeah.
You do. There's no reason they would just contact you out of the blue moon. I think you have, just like April does, a connection. What do you think, Yaya?
I agree. I don't think you're just going to get a random ship just showing up and showing themselves to you.
Yeah.
I myself, I have a ship. I've had a triangle ship above my house now for probably 6 months, And I think it's ever since I saw those orbs, those huge
See?
orbs, and you gave me instructions what to do, and I did it. And because I think I live by Mount Shasta, I have such a direct freeway.
And what happened when I gave you those directions, Yaya? What happened afterwards?
It was within a week. I saw the orbs. And and I'm not talking little orbs. I'm talking orbs that are like the size of a VW bug. They were huge.
Yeah.
We've seen it. Yep. Before. Man, that's
and they're beautiful.
Something. They are.
Yeah.
It was, and it just put confirmation in my heart. You know, I truly believe that they're out there, and I truly believe that they will make contact. And until all of us start having that unconditional love, loving unconditionally between the whole world and even in the collective, we have to have that faith and believe, because in my understanding, they want to, you know, they're not going to interrupt our free will.
Right.
But if we know we want to see them and we want their interaction, we have to at least meet them halfway. And, show that earnest, show that love, show that unification between everyone, and support, absolutely support.
I mean,
until it's, you know, I will support until I'm in the ship flying it myself.
And you will be, you'll be the person doing that.
Yeah. So check this out. The other day, me and Ray are driving home. And no lie, I caught on camera 2 lion heads floating right in front of us, protecting us from whatever. But we're having a bad day. We're having a bad day. And these lion heads were showing us, hey man, you're good. You are protected. You're in a good spot.
And we'll send the commander some of those.
Yeah, we'll send you some of those pictures too.
Yeah. Yeah. I want any pictures you have as I say, I'm sure the Anunnaki can hear my words. So galactically connected on levels that most humans don't understand, that I've never been wrong in anything I've suggested to people. When I close my eyes, that's usually when I get information, and it's like instantaneous. And I knew with Half Pint and Ray, when I told her the other night, I said, this is going to happen. You know, it's happening. And I also feel very strongly that that they will actually allow you to take more photos, possibly send me a video of their big mothership in the mountains, because they're in a protected space. Having the picture of the video will just to confirm disclosure. And disclosure, people, as I've stated before since I've been on TikTok, I've told you that disclosure is not going to come from below, it's going to come from above. Right. What do I mean by that? The disclosure is going to come from our space family of the Ashtar Galactic Command, which represents the Anunnaki and many other spiritual planetary beings of light that come from many different worlds beyond Earth. So when we talk about disclosure, do not wait for somebody in the Ministry of Defense or in China or in France or anywhere to tell you the truth about the existence of life elsewhere. Because this is a prime example. Yaya, Half Pint, Ray, April, myself, and others here that are having experiences that we are disclosure. You have to believe you are disclosure. If you don't believe you're disclosure, then you're not disclosure. But if you believe you're a disclosure, you are disclosure. That's the thing I teach here on my show on Encounters, is that you are, by sharing your stories, you are right now disclosure. So what are you waiting for? Why are you waiting for someone to tell you the truth when the truth is up there, not down here?
Right.
Yeah.
When you already know you're chosen to guide, right. You know.
You know, I forgot about this when I did a live fire ceremony a few weeks ago, and Victoria took a couple of pictures while I was out doing the ceremony, blessing Gaia and the galactic family and saying love and thank you. She actually, even Opal Star caught it, and Ashtar Command was standing behind me, behind me while I was doing my ceremony, as well as Saint Germain, and my daughter can see fairies, and she was she could see the fairies as well. And I will get those pictures, and I'll share them with you, Commander.
Good.
Because it's just another. It's not it. Well, it is. It's proof. It's
That's what it is. It really is, Yaya.
Absolutely, and I'm just as normal as the next guy, but I have faith that will move mountains, and that's what it takes.
And I want just to say, I'm not as normal as anybody. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but you have.
I try to be as unnormal as I possibly can on Earth.
What you have, though, Commander, is an authentic heart.
Oh,
and
thank
that's
you.
Priceless.
Thank you. Well, you do too, and so does Half Pint and Ray. You definitely have that heart. Everything I do, even before I had any internet capabilities, everything I do is in service. And the one thing I've always learned coming to Earth as I was old enough and mature enough to understand consciousness is that whatever I do, I have to do it in service, and I have to do it with unconditional love. If I do what I do without unconditional love, then I'm not what I am. I'm not who I am. I'm not being what I say I am. If I'm with the Ashtar Command and I come to Earth, and I now am awakened in my cellular structure to my full understanding of who I am, although my body is in stasis on one of the spaceships where my star body is there, and I've stated in April's, when I talked about it, we have the choice to go back into our body on the ship, and I'll be a much taller person. I'll be just as beautiful as the me I am here, but I chose that this is where I need to be because we need to finish the mission. And I know when we start 6 months from now, Johnny and Kit Kat with April and Chesno and myself go on the ship to be taken places. We're being taken to learn things, to understand things, to be activated even more so in our cellular structure, and we'll be coming back with things that are going to help the planet. And I think that everybody has what I call a biological cosmic family member. Like I think Ray and Half Pint with the Anunnaki have a mother and father on the ship and sisters and brothers that they haven't met yet. Now, the human form you see here of them is not going to be the same as the form they are on the spaceship. It won't be. Just like my form is still beautiful and human, it will be taller, and it will be, I've got a beard, evidently, with little crystals that I like hanging on it. And so I'll be happy to see what I look like.
Right?
Hippie Commander.
Right.
Hanging from your beard. That's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool to see. But the thing is, I think what I'm really trying to say is, I've spent many years before the internet being tested by people that I thought were light workers that weren't what they said they were. And one story I can share, many years ago, these two women, one said she was a Palladian, the other one said she was whatever. I didn't have anyone home, and I was living in a house, where my wife was working. I was off that day, and I was like, oh, these people came over, and they wanted to meet me. I said, okay. I said I was open to that. So, but as soon as I went into Christ consciousness, and I was bringing in the Christian energies, I said, I want to do something. As soon as I touched one of them, they start getting angry. I said, that doesn't sound good. And this was a person I was supposed to be a Palladian person, right? And then the other person. So as soon as I did that, they showed their true essence of their energy, and they left the house, both of them. They just hightailed out. So I knew right there I exposed them as not being who they were. You can have a book cover, but if I expose you and you're not of the light and you're not who you say you are, and you're acting in a 3D world and you're going to start getting angry, that's not the person you are. If you were truly a Palladian, you would have never done that. And so there were learning lessons for me. That was when I fully was starting to, get into the groove of who I was, and a little bit naive, I guess, but I came a long way since then. You can't really fool me anymore, because if you're not of the light, I'll read your energy in 2 seconds.
That's right.
So check this out.
So our kids can't come here because I think they come out here with bad intentions, and somebody doesn't like it, so they chase them off.
Yeah,
they chase them off. Yeah, see. Yeah, I mean, if the kids aren't operating in the same frequency you guys are, there's no way they can hang out there, because the Anunnaki don't want any negative beings there of any sort, and and just like anything else, the Anunnaki, which is part of the Christ consciousness of the Avatar Command, they will get their people to make sure no negative ET ships come in, and they'll keep you well protected, which you are. You already know you're well protected. Yaya's well protected too.
110%.
Hey, when I can walk outside at 3 o'clock in the morning and not have any issues, not be scared or nothing, then I know I'm protected.
Yeah.
Now, if you see Ray coming outside and also he stands there in a space uniform and says he's transformed into this guy who has he's 8 feet tall, and he says, "I'm Ray, but I'm your space, husband, Ray. I just wanted to show you my true form. I was wearing my costume before."
I'm waiting because he keeps disappearing on me.
Yeah. He keeps disappearing on you.
Oh, fast.
He's probably going on the ship and saying, he didn't tell you yet that he's been on there about 100 times already.
Yeah, exactly. I know I have been.
Flo, thank you for the hanging lights, Flo. But it's really a beautiful synergy of energy to realize we're so close to many things here. And when I was meditating, and I'm so glad April came on before, because I wanted people to know that we love her and she's in the hospital, is that this is where the command says, "Commander, April's in the hospital. You have to step up to the plate and do what I have to do." That's why I spent most of my afternoon meditating. And I had a clarity that, people are going to be, once they know what's happening with April, they're going to be okay and supportive and loving, and they'll watch tomorrow night, and whatever's going to happen will happen. And I know we're going to have a beautiful gathering, and the weather's going to be good. So we're going to show you whatever we see tomorrow night. And we have no idea what my father, meaning Robar, who's on the ship, is going to do. We have no idea. So it's going to be a surprise, basically.
I'm excited.
Tomorrow night.
I'm going to be there. I'll be there.
Well,
I won't be there, but my camera will be here watching there.
Unless you are transported on a spaceship, Yaya.
Unless they pick me up on the way, I'll be there.
See,
that's up to you. We'll go.
Oh, yeah. We won't turn it down.
Nope.
Right.
We'll
have the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki will take a smaller ship, pick up Yaya with Half Pint and Ray, and they'll drop you off and beam you down into the apple orchard.
Wouldn't that be awesome? That would be, yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Don't have to ask me twice.
No.
I tell you what, I'll pack a bag right now and just hold faith that may happen. How's that?
Yeah, Alicia says we need a space Uber system.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just, I think it's the fact that you had more stuff happening up in the Appalachians where you are in PA. I think it's going to increase. And when it does happen, if I'm on at 11 o'clock or whatever, I want you guys to come on, because I wanted to get updates from the Appalachians with the Anunnaki, because that's real activity. And I think the viewers here watching this want to know that. That's the beauty about the show. We've had people on in the last year that have gone live showing us spaceships that they're viewing on their camera in New Mexico and other places that you wouldn't see anywhere else, because we're doing this live. You can actually see these things. That's the beauty of what I love. That's the whole basis of my show, is not just hearing the stories, but when you guys are out there, not on a rainy night, but hopefully on a night when it's not raining and a clear night, I'm sure that they're going to, between now and the next time you're on, I want you to talk to the Anunnaki and let them know about the show, so that they can prepare to show their ships, the big ship, and you can record it, and we can actually see the photos of it,
That would be the greatest thing. And we're well there. Because we want to let people know you cannot be scared of this. You have to embrace it. You have to. If they were out to hurt us, they would have hurt us when we had machine guns and and propeller planes, you know?
Right. And what people need to know is, they're not hurting anybody. It's our governments of the world that have been working against humanity let's just put it this way. In our current history, since the Industrial Revolution, when we created nuclear weapons and our scientists said, we're going to create these weapons. That was the first thing scientists wanted. Instead of creating free energy, they decided to create a nuclear bomb, right? So if you look at it, we our so-called people that create things that have been here in our current history, create things that destroy us, poisons that pollute our air, pollute our waters, and when you think about the Anunnaki within the Ashtar Command levels, the Ashtar Command is trying to strain out what has been done to our planet from off planet. And those of you who are here on planet have to understand that we have to be also activated in doing things as we can in this physical form, in this reality, to make the planet a better place to live. And the planet's going to shift into, and is, a different conscious level now, We actually are shifting into a much higher frequency. So even though all these, as we see all these crazy things going on around the planet, people living on the streets of LA in tents, whatever city it is, that's going to shift too, because our planet can't live like this. We can't live with people and marine life being killed off by the poisons that we put in the oceans and seas. That's been done by the people that run our world. And the earth is not going to take it anymore. It's going to, it's going to say, I've had enough of all this stuff in my system. I'm now going to throw it up back in your faces, and look what you did to me. Right?
Yeah.
All. If we don't take it out.
So did I tell you what Ray went through when that eclipse happened?
Oh.
No, what happened?
I'm just now starting to come around, but what happened is I went outside, which really we weren't supposed to. They told you not to go.
Thank you, Karen.
And I felt when the eclipse was going over, I felt thing over my eyes like a woo woo, like if somebody were to take two high-powered magnets and use them the opposite and put them up to your head, and it's just like, whoa,
Thank
my
you,
eyes. Something.
Wow.
And I felt burning in my body, and then afterwards, I started feeling a lot. I don't know.
Why do you think, Ray, you felt burning in your body? Can you explain?
Yeah, it was like I got really hot inside, burning out whatever bad I had. It burning it out. I mean, I was sweating, and it wasn't all that hot of a day, sure. Oh my God!
They told him to go lay down though, that it was gonna hurt.
Yeah, that hurt. And after that, I just things that, like when I wake up now, things are coming clearer.
Yeah.
I think they did something. They awakened your DNA.
Yeah.
I do.
Gave you a Kundalini experience.
Exactly.
Yeah, probably.
That's what I'm thinking. That sure felt.
That's what they say they're doing, is activating our DNA.
Yes.
And you'll feel it in your body. You'll feel trembling. You will feel heated. You'll feel shaky. You'll feel all kinds of funny stuff. But it's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
It's an activation of the DNA. It's really something that does change your whole consciousness.
Yes.
Your crystalline body.
Yes.
Did you get heart palpitations?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I got palpitations. And listen, I was like, I'm not going to follow what everybody else is saying. Oh, that something's going to happen. I was
right.
For this thing from my mind. I'm like, I'm the last one.
Well, that's probably the best thing you did. You follow your own instinct, your own.
Right.
Spirit always tells us that you go within. You go within, you ask, you search, and you'll get your answer.
Yeah, well, and there are people out there that try to tell you, like, yeah, it's absolutely correct. When people on TikTok or anything say, this is going to happen during the eclipse and you must get ready for it, that's their own perceptions of their own projected reality that they're trying to throw in everybody else, and that doesn't mean that's correct. So it's always important when anything like an eclipse happens or some event is being told is going to happen around Earth, that you don't go by what other TikTokers say, you go by, or what YouTubers say, or what anyone says. You go within. You go within the center of your being. You meditate. You ask yourself, your higher self, what is going to happen? What should I expect? You know, have I heard of Bonnie Bridge in Scotland? I have no idea who Bonnie Bridge is, David. Bonnie Bridge.
I don't know.
I'll have to do some research on that, you know.
I'll write that down.
Hey, Susan Mary, welcome. Is anyone hearing I hear the crickets?
Yeah, I can hear that.
Oh, you know what? That's me. I'm sorry.
Oh. Are you outside?
I'm in my yacht outside, and it's my frogs and crickets in the background.
Oh, okay.
You might hear
I thought I heard a Bigfoot in the background. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody gives me. It's cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can hear 'em
Yeah,
now.
that's what it was. Yeah, I can hear him.
Did you ever know about the time that we put there's this tree back here. It's like a dead tree. We call it a witch tree.
Because everybody's hit into it and it still don't fall.
So we put an apple out here for Bigfoot and it ended up missing.
And like we didn't see it, like it was sitting there, we were looking at it, and then it just it disappeared.
Yeah.
Like there was no other animal up there, no squirrel, no raccoon up there.
Yep.
It just kind of. So they're part of the spiritual realm too, I believe.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hard to change this.
Well, no problem. I'm hearing echoing of voices. I'm not sure if it's coming on Yaya's end or your guy's end.
Here, let me mute my mic.
Let me see here.
It might be coming from ours because we also have a lot of
other
beings here.
Yeah.
So no telling.
We get hear a zipper sound, right when I wake up, and then the lights will start doing some weird stuff.
Yeah, one person heard a screeching sound, to me, I attributed it to like a Bigfoot sound.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
See that?
Yeah, we live way up in the Appalachians, and Yaya lives up where she lives up in.
Yeah, you're both in areas where, yeah.
We're both in Bigfoot country.
And when you talk, I can hear a voice your voice actually amplifies when you speak, Ray. Does anyone, if you listen to Ray's voice, it at times amplifies. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, sometimes things come through me, and I the other night, Mary said I started speaking numbers in my sleep. Tell them what those numbers were.
All angel numbers. They were all angel numbers. It blew me away.
I told Mary, I can't remember my own phone number, okay? You're telling me how it's numbers?
Next time you do that, next time you start spouting those numbers, I bet you're doing gematria. You're having, or what do they call that? It's probably gematria, and you write down those numbers, and they all have different sigils that go with the gematria number, and you could be getting a code, some kind of a galactic communication.
Interesting.
The gematria and numerology.
010.
It all has to do with, and I'm learning that. I've been studying it off and on for about a year. And numerology and gematria is so galactic, like it has to deal with the Merkaba and the triangles and the 8-sided or 6-sided or the squares. It's all about learning the sigils and the gematria, like when you're traveling, when you're astro traveling, and you set yourself in these Merkabas. But I don't want to get off subject.
Right.
Write down those numbers and see if you look up gematria on TikTok, not TikTok, on what's Google,
Yeah.
and you might be surprised what you come up with.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. That probably will help you because you seem to be totally activated. Jackie, thank you for the roses.
Right.
You know,
So,
but
read on here that somebody was talking about maybe that was a healing thing. Yeah, it might be because Ray really hasn't been feeling good because of his MS and stuff, and that he really had a bout with his MS, so that might have been what it was healing.
Yeah.
Trying to heal him.
And do you think that energy, the healing energy, is coming from the Anunnaki? That they, we have to look at things from a perspective of, as Earth humans, our medical understanding is so limited and primitive compared to the Anunnaki or April and I, and April's, being on the ship with the med beds, those kinds of things, and beyond the med beds, the healing, the natural flowers or things that she talked about, where they did this to cut a little bit of the skin up. They used this natural flower or plant, and the skin healed right up. So I think that if you were on an Anunnaki ship and you had a physical ailment, that they can actually heal you of whatever it is that's physically affecting your body.
Well, Commander, if you remember right, I told you Ray had a major heart attack, and they fixed him right here in the house.
I told her not to. Something went right. Well, I went and got a scope done by a doctor. He went and looked, and he says, "I'll be danged. We only hear about this in textbook. We only heard about this in schools." But he said, "Your main artery went and made a new artery.
It fixed itself."
He goes, "You're walking miracle, buddy." He stood by my bed shaking almost, like, whoa. And I'm like, that way. I'm just glad I'm alive.
Well, see, and that's the thing, Ray, is what Ray's expressing. The Anunnaki worked on that artery and created a new one. This is the beauty of what our space family can do. They have the ability to heal everything. That there's no sickness, there's no physical problems, because they have medical advancements beyond Earth that can heal the body, right? And our governments of the world, the scientists, the people that are in top secret levels of understanding, they know this exists. It's existed forever. They don't want the public to know about this. They don't want the people of Earth to know about med beds, about star people that are coming here to help us. They would rather have people be asleep and be a sheep. But let me tell you something. We're not asleep and we're not a sheep.
No, we're not. No, we're awoken.
And that should be a galactic bumper sticker. We're not asleep and we are not your sheep.
That's right.
We hear you blinking.
I think that's because it would be.
Well, Ray also woke up with a triangle on his arm too.
Yeah, it was
really
pointing like downward.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same that we see in the stars.
That's interesting. April talks about her triangle, and it keeps getting darker.
Can you guys see it?
There's 1, 2, 3 dots.
I'll be darned.
And it points down. Can you see it?
Can you see it? Mm-hmm. No, they're looking at your face.
Oh, right here.
Mm-hmm.
I have to go up a little more. Or down a little more.
You see it?
No.
Oh, they want to see my Marine Corps sticker. No, I'm kidding.
Here, hold your arm up like that. Hold your arm up like that.
I got a couple dots, but these are the main ones. Can like right here and here. And I've never had those marks before. I went to a doctor, and had them checked out. They go, them are chemical burns. I said, what chemicals? I don't deal with chemicals. So
right. So the doctor.
Burns.
So isn't it interesting how a doctor has an opinion of something that wasn't what it was, but they automatically assume something that they don't even know about, which tells you don't trust the doctor.
Yeah.
Or at least the ones that don't know anything.
No, exactly. And they go just by science, and that's it.
Yeah, they go by science. That's the problem with Earth-based. You know, the doctors, not all doctors on Earth, but a good portion of the doctors read 3D primitive textbooks about being a doctor or a surgeon or whatever. And there's some good people out there, but they don't know about the med beds. They don't know about how the Anunnaki and others can heal people. They have the ability to help people be healed. And that's the thing that our governments of the world folks don't want you to know about. Because when the spaceships do make contact with our planet, the star people, they can heal every single human being, whether they have cancer, whether you have a broken leg, whether you lost a part of your leg. They have ability to put you in a med bed and regenerate your whole body. They can regenerate your whole body. Did you know that, people? Did you know that the space people, the star people that we're connected with, have the ability to regenerate? If you have bad teeth or something, they can regenerate the cellular structure of your mouth, and you'll have brand new teeth. Not dentures, not fake teeth, brand new teeth. I've never shared this before with anybody on my show. I know this to be true.
That'd be cool.
I believe.
Okay, I know this to be true.
I've read that.
It's got to be. It's got to be true. Yeah.
But I believe 100%. Commander.
You know, I also want to mention we're at 53.9 thousand likes. I have 231 good people here from all over the world. If everybody in here follows me, it'll get me to 100,000 followers before summer. I'm wanting to reach many more people on the earth with this show. And I appreciate everyone who is following me. Follow each other. We have 54.1. If everyone were to tap the button, that means every single person tapped the button, we can do 50,000 more likes in probably 10 or 15 minutes. See, I'm a motivator, I'm an activator. That's how I do my things. I like to motivate people here. I'm not here to sit around and have a moment of just rocking in a chair all night. Tap the button. You just have to tap your screen. Everybody, tap your screen right now.
And it's very
every single person.
On out.
It's good therapy for you to do this. I'm teaching you one simple thing. If you tap that button, you're saying to yourself, I do want to be that light worker, that cosmic change. If you don't tap the button, then you're sitting there watching, then you're a tourist. Don't be a tourist. Be a cosmic activator, activist, motivator, celebrator. You can do it. If you get me going, I'm so amped up now. If you want to hear the commander preach to you, oh man, get me started going on cosmic preaching as an Astar commander. Watch out. If I start preaching on here, I can start doing it right now, brothers and sisters. Oh no, you don't have to have a button, Nancy. Just press on your screen. There's no button necessary. Press on your screen, on your Windows screen, on your computer, on your tablet, or whatever you're using, and you can do it. You just have to tap on your screen. If people know how to do this, see what's happening? Tap on your screen, folks. I want everyone tapping. Because if only 2 people are tapping, they're going to lose their fingers, and then they're going to have to go in a med bed to get it regenerated. And you don't want to do that. Do you want to be responsible for those 2 or 3 people that have been tapping all night when there's 231 people in here? I see everything here, brothers and sisters. I see it all. I see everything.
So give Commander those taps and those likes. And then me and Mary will come back on too.
That's right. And you know what? If they come back, they'll bring an Anunnaki space person to get their permission. They'll bring them on live, and what's a man or a woman, they might be really tall, but they'll come in their house, and they'll be willing to show themselves on camera, fully uncloaked. An Anunnaki space person. Now, I'm half kidding, but you know what? It's possible that that might just happen.
Anything is possible anymore.
It might just happen because they seem to be coming closer to us. So every night that we're out there, they come a little closer, and we keep on saying we're ready.
They're just making sure, that everything's okay, and that they're not out to scare us. And I keep letting them know
And you know what? As you keep saying that, I'm saying when they come really close and start communicating eye to eye right in your face, tell them we'd like you to come on the Commander's show at 11 p.m. Tomorrow night or whatever. Once you have that direct communications, I guarantee you they will come on the camera. This will be the most historic event. If we can get the Anunnaki to come on the camera, that will blow the lid off of the cover up on this planet right off the bat.
That will. They only want to bring another light, so
yeah, they do. And I'm inviting them because you're right there. The energy that I'm bringing towards your location, they can hear that energy. I'm saying, Anunnaki that are connected with Ray and Half Pint, you are invited to come on their camera, on their phone, and show yourselves to the world. And I definitely want to see that happen. We'll make it happen.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. So Ray woke up one morning or one night, and there was 3 beings in our kitchen just watching.
Really?
Us. Yeah.
Yeah, they're observing. They observe our dreams.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's how they get the feel for us, as they observe them.
Now, the 3 beings, can you tell me what they looked like? Were they both all men or women or both? Or can you tell us?
I really couldn't tell because they were like dark. They were like cloaked. Like you could see their shadow, their form.
Yeah.
But you couldn't see, like they haven't shown like their full apparition yet.
Okay.
But I seen them, and as I woke up, they scooched out and jumped out. You could hear the table move because it's right by the window. The table just went,
Are you serious? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Now how tall did you say they were? Obviously they were cloaked. So they're there observing you, and they're cloaked. They're probably very beautiful beings once they come out of the cloakedness, but they're cloaked, and I know what that means. How tall was the tallness of each one of them?
Oh, probably at least to the ceiling. I'd say
7 feet.
About 7
feet.
Okay. Maybe.
Yeah.
Wow. If not
7
taller.
feet.
And thin. I could see that in their shadow. But they haven't came up and actually shown me their full vision yet.
Yeah.
Well,
I was going to say, yeah. Jard, one person's asking me, how's April? April's here watching the live. Jard, she's in the hospital, and she is healing, and she's getting good care in Burlington where she is. She had a daughter got her. They're 3 hours north of Burlington, so she's in the hospital right now recuperating. We will be having April. Thank you, Nancy. We're planning an Ashtar Command event after the one tomorrow night in the middle or latter part of May. And April will be able to join us then and come down here then. So right now I want everyone to just send their love to April on her profile page. You can watch the video, but she's here watching. She came on for a little bit earlier tonight. And, so we send all our love to her. She's like my sister. And we want to see her heal her leg and be well. We send all our love. All of us do. Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah. She's doing okay. She's definitely doing okay. She's in a good place, and she's in the hospital right now. They're taking care of her. They're helping her heal, and that's the most important thing.
And if I can talk to the Anunnaki I'm going to tonight. Going to ask them to come visit her. If they will, I don't know, but I can't. But I'm going to ask to see if they can.
Yeah, if the Anunnaki come and sneak in her hotel, in her hospital room. Not that a hospital's a hotel, but you never know. I mean, but if they do that, and she says she was visited by the Anunnaki and they healed her leg, I think the doctors say, what just happened to your leg in 24 hours or 48 hours? There's nothing wrong with it anymore. It looks like it's brand new, So now that you said that, Ray, I'm going to leave that to you just to communicate with the Anunnaki about that on your property.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
You want.
And look, we're at 84.8 thousand. We're almost at 90,000. You see how it's working? You people are beautiful, man. You really are beautiful on encounters. We love everybody out here. And this is what we do. We do interviews. You know, we don't like have 10 people on at the time yelling over each other, which I've seen on TikTok when I first got on here. Say, how can anybody learn anything when people are cursing and screaming at each other and saying you're wrong? Well, you're wrong too.
And the negativity that they throw out.
Oh yeah. I think that's why we didn't get on TikTok right away, because we were like
trying to find our group, which is you, is Rod, and his brother, and his friend. So we're growing for sure. You know, we're growing there.
And we have the #1 spiritual UFO talk show on social media. I don't care about those guys and gals that look like newscasters with their studios and everything on YouTube, interviewing officials from the government or former Navy people, because I really don't care about it. I've gotten to the point now. Originally, I thought that was important to do, but I find that it's so unimportant to the fact that, Cheryl, you take care of yourself. Hope you feel better. It's so unimportant that whether I have somebody from the government or anything on, it's if they want to come on and tell us stuff, great. But our disclosure is that we are already in contact with the space people. Spirit, thank you. With the Ashtar Command people already. You are. I've been for years. April, others in here have had contact experiences. So we don't need somebody to come on and say, Commander, I'm from the Naval Intelligence in Washington. I want to tell you about something that's happening. We know about some of the UFO experiences you people had, but we want to tell you about what we know, what's been covered up. I don't need to wait for the government to tell me anything. I already know what's going on, you know. Yeah. None of us need the government to tell us anything. But originally, many people were waiting for somebody to say something from the government. Then Project Blue Book in the 60s, all these things. A waste of time, because it was really just placating the public. Excuse me, Mary. Wow, that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
So, yeah, that's the way I feel. I feel like I'm a running space commander on one of those things, running and running and running.
Some new gifts, which is nice.
Oh, that's good.
At that.
Oh, thank you, Karen. That's beautiful. So, we're going to be on till 6 a.m. this morning. This is going to be an all-night broadcast. And I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that.
I'm going I don't know if I could do that.
It would be.
You're going to catch me snoring.
If I ever did an all-night broadcast, I probably would be looking at the camera with my eyes like this, and you say, Commander, can you see us?
Yeah, right.
What, folks? Was I on all night? I'm sorry. But anyone who knows me knows I've always had a good sense of humor. Susan, thank you for the GGs. I've never seen that before.
Cool.
Karen says, I work all night. But if I did an all-nighter, I would probably be going like this.
Yeah.
and you see the thing that says encounters all night long with nobody speaking. And then all of a sudden the space being from the command would get in there and say, Commander's asleep. We've decided to come on and show you who we are.
And you'd miss the whole show.
But there'll be a day when our Ashtar Command brothers and sisters on the ships will go on camera on this show. I believe there's a day will come. You guys up in the Appalachians might be the first ones to have them on camera. Because I think you're really going to be the first ones to have them on camera. I think within the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, we're kind of in a mountain.
You what?
Very comfortable.
Yeah, I definitely see it.
We're in a very magical.
Oh no, somebody else's.
Oh,
what are you looking at? Oh, you're looking at questions. Oh, too many Half Pint. Can you comment Half Pint so I can click to follow? Lisa wants to follow you.
Oh,
you have to.
What do I have to click on her name?
Yes.
Yeah, just say hello.
Say hello.
Hey, we're new to this, so I haven't even figured out how to turn around the camera on live. Poor Rod was looking at the window.
We will teach you how to turn the camera on live. Matter of fact, it's really easy, but we'll teach you how to do it.
Okay.
That would be cool.
Yeah, and if you click on them, Lisa, in the box, you can follow them. Just click the box, and you can follow Half Pint and Ray up there on the spaceship in the Appalachian Mountains. You can definitely do it. You know, so I think the energy is really amped up. Like usually, like this is interesting. One thing I watch on my camera screen here is when people's that little blue thing like clicks in and out of there. The energies on this show are so amped up. I don't know if people realize this since I've been on here on TikTok, but ever since I came on here, you'll find on my show the energies are really always amped up on here. Most nights, I can with the earbuds I can hear everything that's going on, but also the light screens will like flicker. It's because we're so amped up in a high frequency on the show here. Does anybody ever feel that when you're watching the show that we're very amped up? Oh, we got over 100,000 already. Thank you, everybody. How many people feel amped up? How many people are feeling amped up when they have me when I'm on here?
I get it. Sometimes it even.
I can feel the energy right now. There is a lot of energy coming through this trailer right now.
And very comfortable energy.
Yeah.
And even sometimes, your voice speeds up.
My voice?
It'll. I can hear it.
Yeah.
It's been doing that on my phone lately, where it almost sounds like, you're speeding up the record player.
Huh. You see what's happening right now? See what's happening around my screen? Watch, and Yaya's screen. Look what's happening right now. Hold on. The screen.
Oh, yeah.
See how it's like when I talk, my voice patterns affect the screen? I'm very, very amped up with the Ashtar Command, with my father, Rubar, and everyone there watching the show. I am very, very amped up. So on my show, unlike other people that are doing lives, whatever they're doing, I'm very connected to the galactic forces always on my show. They're always protecting the show, and they're watching the show. So we have in the spaceships and throughout the galactic levels of light, there are probably millions upon millions of star people watching the show right now. And you can't put that in numbers on TikTok because it would go off the charts.
Yeah.
There's no way of doing that. Thank you, Rod. Thank you, Jackie.
You know what? And Commander, when the first time I talked to you, my phone got wiped out. I mean, my pictures were taken off. Everything was wiped out.
We had to get a new phone. It was
I didn't mean to mess your phones up.
Oh no.
Okay, Commander, you owe us now.
No, I just think that somebody else was listening and they took my photos.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
We kind of got scammed over the airway there.
Oh, that what it is? Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
I've had experiences when my vibration's really high that
right now, we have 4,500. I'm going to have Yaya talk there. Since we've been on, for 1 hour and 58 minutes, we've had 4,500 people watch the show.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, I can track it. Yeah, I just did.
It's cool how you do that.
God.
Well, I have to do when you do a live, you take your thumb, and you take your finger and just go slide it across the screen, and then they have a real-time performance, and it says here, new followers. They have 13 new followers, and I have 4,500 people that have watched the show since I came on tonight.
Oh, cool!
Wow.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, you can all do that on your lives.
Thank you. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
I guess we're all learning something new.
I just learned that a few days ago. I had no idea.
Thanks for
And you've been on here for a long time.
It's amazing. And the first time I came on here, I was just learning. I had no followers, and I had 2 or 3 people I became friends with, and they helped me. Within weeks, I ended up getting to where I needed to be. It was pretty crazy. And then I wasn't sure what kind of thing I was going to do on TikTok, folks. I was going to be doing healings do a healing show. Then I said, you know what I need to do? I need to do an Ashtar Command influence show, which is called Encounters, and interview people. And that's what I did. It's been the best thing I ever decided to do. There's nobody doing it. So I decided to have the first real talk show on spiritual UFO areas, kind of, star people, encounters, visitations. So I've been really doing all that for this past year and into the new year. And it seems to be where I'm supposed to be,
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And it puts that manifestation into action as well.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Jackie.
Doing it all the time. You live it, you walk it, you dream it, you talk it.
Yeah, I really do. I mean, I can live in the 3D world because I have to work in this world. But when I get out of even at work, I have crystals at my cubicle and a salt lamp that changes colors.
That's cool.
I want to have that vibrational energy because I have to deal with people all day long. So I put a protection around me wherever I go.
There you go.
That's right, Cliff. I found my calling. Yep. It's just a beautiful thing,
You know what, Commander? So we're listening to, have you ever heard of Joe Nestor?
No, who's that?
He's a Christian rapper.
No, I've never heard of him.
So we were in here playing his music the other day, and that's when I got the other ship over here on the side.
Like, really?
We were like, we're like, had the stereo full blast. We're listening to it all day, and then I went outside and caught that.
Yeah,
that
that's
other
when
ship.
the magical stuff started happening.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Maybe they like that kind of music.
I think they do.
So, and not so much that hate and kind of music or that violent type music.
You should play some Coldplay, some certain songs from Coldplay. So when it's clear out your way one night this week, play some Coldplay music, and or play Coldplay, and then when the ships start coming, do it after like 11 p.m. when I'm on live. That's when you should play the music so that we can synchronize it, and let's see what happens. We'll do an experiment.
Yeah, that sounds good.
We can do that.
Heck yeah.
we'll
Sounds
do
like
an
a
experiment. I'm always coming up with all these ideas in my head here, so and we'll do it. Coldplay is great. I believe a lot of his music is divinely inspired. How many people have heard of Coldplay? I've played it on my radio show. When I have my Ashtar Command show, I play some Coldplay songs. Certain songs I'll play that really penetrate the very cosmic levels of light, Very beautiful. Well, it's getting to be about 12:30 in the morning, and I think it's time for me to take time for Saturday to relax and get ready for tomorrow night. A lot to do between now and then, and I want to thank Ray and Half Pint for being here. Yeah, Spirit, thank you so much, sister.
Thank you.
We love you all out there. We send our love to April. Everyone sent her on her page a lot of love. Let her know that you love her. And then thank you, Rod. And we just want her to heal her leg. And we will have her in Connecticut in probably late May. We'll plan ahead so she has time to get together everything to do it. So. Yeah. After we do this work, this gathering Saturday night, I'll be looking at the May calendar and I'll set a date right off the bat, weeks in advance so everybody knows, and I'll mention it on the show here.
Good.
And what time is it tomorrow?
Tomorrow night, we're going to go live after 8 o'clock at some point. We'll be going live on camera, and I'll have the tripod there, and we'll be broadcasting through the evening, whatever we see. We'll have to see what the surprise is. We don't know what they're going to do. According to April, my father said that he's going to surprise me with a belated birthday present that night. So I take everything one day at a time. 8 Eastern. That's correct, Karen. 8 Eastern. So we'll just leave it at that. We'll let the universe do what it's going to do. And if they do show up, we'll show you what's going to happen. We just don't know, to be honest.
I have absolute faith. It's going to be phenomenal.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. It's going to be good.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Because I've been meditating and praying and meditating and praying. And, God bless you. And I've been meditating and praying about it. And I believe they will show up. you know.
Yes.
All right. And we're going to do, I'm going to honor tomorrow night. And I'm going to honor what we're doing tomorrow night and honor April, even though she can't be there and she's in the hospital. This gathering is in honor of April and hoping she heals well.
Yes.
All right, folks. I want to thank you both for being here. I want to thank all of you out there for the gifting and everything you've done. Thank you so much. And I hope you all have a blessed morning. Enjoy the weekend. We'll be with you live Saturday night in the apple orchard. And everyone take care. Okay?
Thank you. Love you all.
Thank you for having us on again.
And nice
meeting most
you
definitely. See, it's a beautiful thing. Nice to talk to you, Ray.
Nice
take care, guys.
Take
You
care.
be well.
Be well.
You